Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. I love world cinema and I've come up with 10 movies that you need to watch from South Korea before you die. So the first movie that I want to talk about is called Secret Sunshine, which is a very mature movie, and there's a reason why I'm recommending this, because a lot of people have seen this film who did not understand. A lot of people don't know about this film, but for me this is one of the most mature film made in South Korea. It is so good. The characters are so well written. Everything that she goes through in the film is so good. And the movies that I'm talking about today, I have spoken about in my channel before. So I'm not going to give a lot of content about each film. I'm just going to recommend them and say like a few things about it. So coming back to Secret Sunshine, the movie is basically about a young widow and her tragic life and everything that she goes through because of the circumstances, and it's just a very well-made film and I highly recommend it. The next movie that I want to recommend is called Burning, which is a psychological thriller film and is so metamorphical. It is a very mature film, again not for everyone. It is a masterclass of writing and very good characters and some amazing acting and really good story. Burning, please watch it. The third movie that I want to recommend is called I Saw the Devil, which is one of my favorite thriller top 10 movies around the world, like easily. This movie is a masterclass of how a thriller film should be. It's got amazing writing, direction, acting, and this film is literally close to perfection. The fourth movie that I want to recommend is the obvious film called Parasite. Anyone who I talk to and ask, do you watch world cinema? And they're like, oh yeah, of course we've seen Parasite. This movie has to be watched by everyone. This is also a masterclass of direction, acting, storytelling, artwork, everything. The house effect, everything about this film is just so bloody perfect. And if you did not like this film, please watch it again. The next movie that I want to talk about is called Train to Busan, and honestly I don't like movies which has zombies, but this film is a zombie film and is so good. It kept me at the edge of my seat throughout the movie and it's available on Netflix. It's one of my favorite zombie movies and loved the way he edited and wrote this film. So good. The next movie that I want to recommend is called Tale of Two Sisters, which is my favorite horror film in the world. It has everything you need in a horror film. A really good acting, a really good direction, good editing, scare jumps, a very believable end. It is very nice and I highly recommend Tale of Two Sisters. The next movie that I recommend is called Midnight, which I watched just last year and is a very well edited film. This movie is a chase between a criminal and a victim, and oh my god, the way he's directed the chase is so good. It will really keep you anticipated throughout the film, and honestly, it is not one of the perfect Korean films, but I recommend this film for a lot of reasons. It's amazing. The next movie that I want to recommend is called Mother, which is another masterclass of writing, acting, storytelling, direction. I do not understand how South Koreans come up with such cinema, but this film is just very well made. The next film is called Poetry, which is also a very well made film. It has a lot of good characters and it is a universal film. Like everybody in this movie, like every character in this movie, you can relate to. It is that well made. The last movie that I want to recommend, which is definitely not the least of the 10 that I like, is called The Handmaiden. I don't know how they came up with such a story. It is one of the best East Asian films out there. It is so well made, so good, brilliant acting, brilliant writing. I learned so much about cultures through this film, and everyone I meet, I just like recommend this film to everybody I meet. I love it so much and I highly recommend it. Please watch these Korean movies and let me know which is your favorite Korean movie in the comments below, and I will talk about 10 very well made Iranian movies in my next vlog, so wait for it.